plan. Oh, pretty good.
Right now, the Nuggets 53%, Lisa, and it's a
20
20-point
point
lead.
game now? I don't know now.
Yeah, we should be live. We're live.
Tries to answer, Reeves the rebound, back to James.
Hey guys, we back here. JB Ball Talk, second half, Lakers and Nuggets. Anthony Davis gets the dunk here, cuts the lead to 18. But Denver coming right back as started the first half, making a couple buckets.
For 4 days now, limited to what he could do. Really sick as an ear infection.
The Lakers continuing to work the top of the key, those ball picks. Joker bringing AD out of the paint there. We got Murray here trying to post up Schroeder. Little fadeaway jumper, no good. Lakers with the rebound here.
When Murray made the three, he looked to the bench and they want to stay the same. Schroeder back to Davis, but looked away.
Schroeder gets it to Davis, but pass was low and Davis just wasn't focused on it. So turnover Lakers here.
Went under a second time, and Schroeder was very frustrated. Off the turnover, Russell turns, spins.
Yeah, really can't continue to go under those screens. Take advantage. So a nice little jumper here by Russell. He's got a couple jumpers here. Denver going to take an early timeout.
Hold on there. Hold on there, fellas.
So definitely like to see that if you're a Lakers fan, see D'Lo coming out aggressive. They need some of these guards to step up and make an impact here in this series.
Let's go, D'Lo.
That was a nice move, though.
I mean, that's what I was saying, Joel. Is that we need D'Lo to, or somebody, Reeves, D'Lo, Reeves, or Shooter, one of them to step up. Even Rui, give us some points, man.
I sent you the stat line of the first half. You didn't notice.
Yeah, I did notice it. Talking about in the Discord.
Yeah, it's in the channel. In the first half, Denver had 4 players in double digits. Lakers had 2, and that was LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Yep. Yeah,
That's the difference.
all the rest of the Lakers are asleep right now, man. I don't know what's going on. They didn't show up on the road.
Yeah, that's going to be...
They'll get going. That was a good timeout by Denver, though.
Yeah, it's going to be the story in this series a lot because Denver can attack you in many different ways. So typically every night they're going to have, 3, maybe even 4 guys who are really going to be super aggressive. And that's where the Lakers are going to need some of these guys to just match that aggressiveness, match that energy as well. Because the Nuggets are going to attack you from all ways. But it's a good stat to point out. The rebounding has a lot to do with that. But right now, you can just see that the Lakers are a little outmatched when it comes to Denver on offense.
Yeah, definitely. They're going to have to reel some stops together and possibly get some more buckets out of D'Lo and threes and see what they can do, man. But it's going to be tough. Let's go and hop in the booth.
In the booth. Yeah, the D'Lo being aggressive is going to be huge for him. Even if it doesn't necessarily lead to an impact on this game, it could at least get him going maybe for the series because they're going to need him to be consistent, at least as consistent as possible. And then if they can try to get Reeves going, try to get some of these other guys going. But right now, really, the Lakers hold their hat on the defensive end, and they haven't been able to figure out the Nuggets offense as far as how they're going to get stops against this team and how they're going to handle Joker.
Nope. It's tough, man. I mean, it's a tough. I mean, they proved it last series against the Suns, man. The Suns had no answers. The Suns really didn't have a good defensive lineup to throw at them, anyways. But they threw away a lot of their pieces when they traded for the KD, obviously. But
they had an old man KD who isn't the same player anymore.
And then plus they had AD get hurt, Chris Paul get hurt, so just odd stacked against them there. But Denver is a deep team, man. They can, like you said, like Joel was saying, they come at you in so many different type of ways that the Lakers got to be ready on defense. And the Warriors, they were able to, they already knew what the Warriors wanted to do. They had an idea what they wanted to do. It's easy to game plan. Denver, it's hard to game plan for them because you got to worry about Jokic, you got to worry about Murray, and then you got to worry about Porter after that, and then all the other role players that make plays and be aggressive. So it is tough, man.
They got no role players.
They got Brown. They got 2 Browns. They got Green.
Yeah, like you said, there's a lot on that scatter report. So the last 2 series, it was stop John, then it was stop Curry, and now it's Joker and the gang here. So
My thing is Denver's not good at closing out.
All right, the game's back on. Here we go.
First, good job, Dylan.
Joker taking it right at AD, right out the timeout. A little fadeaway, easy little deuce.
Yeah, that's just too deep for Joker there. If AD's not going to block that shot, it's almost automatic for Jokic every time.
So LeBron here off the pick from Shooter. Look, they're trying to get a switch. They're trying to get that mismatch like you were saying, Joel. LeBron on Murray. Kicks it out to Shooter. Gives it to D'Lo for a good look at three. Oh, needed that one, but it bounces off the rim. So Denver still up 18 here. They were up 18 at the half. And Joker just makes it to 20. We got Mr. Sexy and Sensei. LMAO might be a sweep. It's looking like it early, but I ain't going to call it yet. Still a lot of time left in the series. Even if they do blow them out and win this game, I could see the Lakers coming out game 2. Each game is its own identity. You know what I mean? Like you can't take one game and be like the series is over. You know what I mean? Like with any of the games, I feel like, unless it's like a 3-1 lead or 3-0 lead, then that's when you can say like series is probably over. But Lakers are gonna have time to make adjustments. They're gonna have to make them pretty quick soon. They want to stay in the series, that's for sure. Down by 20. LeBron here backing in Porter. Gets the 80 in the paint, little floater. So it looks like the Lakers are able to score all day with 80 and LeBron, but is that going to be enough? They're going to need other players to step up, man. That's what we're seeing here. And then they got to be able to get stops, too.
Yeah, Ben, I think that's where their problems lie on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you're right, too, because right there, Porter just getting a wide open three, then focusing on Jokic. That trio right there, Murray, Porter, and Jokic, just hard to defend when they're all three on the court healthy. AD with a nice little floater pass from Shooter. So that's a nice little play right there they can maybe lean on. But they got to figure out how to get some stops and be aggressive on defense. Maybe start jumping the passing lanes, trying to get some steals, be a little more aggressive because right now they're letting them get whatever they want, man. Really.
Yeah, Denver's doing whatever they want on offense. And it's going to be, obviously you don't want to overreact to one game. But the number one offense is getting the better of the number one defense right now. It's really not close. So,
yep.
You'll see the adjustments from the Lakers and things like that. But at a certain point, how much do you have to be able to defend this team when you have to double Joker? You have to guard these picks and everything, and then giving up these open shots. So, what are they going to be able to give at the end of the day?
Call that and one?
It was a nice lob there by Schroeder to AD.
Wow, okay.
But it looks like they're going to call it on the floor. I don't know why.
Because they're biased to Denver. Simple as that.
He's going up. He's going up when he fouled him, man. Like, I know he didn't have the ball in his hands, but.
Yeah.
Oh, Reeves, you had LeBron right there, but he made the bucket. Okay. He made the little jumper. Reeves had LeBron on the back cut. But they're still down by 16. So Reeves here making a bucket. If they can get him and D'Lo going and get some stops, they have a chance. So middle of the third, but Denver's offense has been looking potent. And sure enough, Caldwell Pope gets in the lane for a nice, easy little floater. D'Lo coming back the other way, trying to answer back against Murray. Little fadeaway on the baseline. Too lax, misses off the front of the rim.
Bum. No wonder why everyone's saying he's a bum when it matters.
Caldwell Pope used to play for the Lakers. Now he's tearing them up with Denver, and that's a key piece for them. That's another player we didn't even mention. We talked about the two Browns. We talked about Green. Talked about Porter Jr., but we didn't even mention Caldwell Pope, and he's a champion, man. He won with the Lakers in the bubble. He knows what it takes to win.
Yeah, just another guy that can attack you. So, going to be tough for the Lakers to try to figure out this team, the defensive end.
Yeah, it's going to be scary, man. I mean, they're really going to have to. Their role players are really going to have to show up, man. There's no other choice. LeBron AD can't do it alone. If it ends up leaning all on them, I don't think they're going to take the series, man. To be honest.
Yeah, you really don't like what the Lakers are doing on offense, though. I mean, D'Lo coming down and just posting up and then shooting a fadeaway on the baseline.
Yeah.
It's just nobody else touching the ball, no type of movement or anything. And those are the type of possessions that the Lakers need to stay away from in this series. Those are the type of possessions that are going to kill them in this series. So the Lakers are doing a lot of posting up. I guess they're trying to draw double teams, trying to get some open shots. But right now, they haven't been able to make open shots. And I really think that what Denver's doing offensively to them is affecting the Lakers on their offensive end as well. It's just slowing them down, and they're having to think too much on defense and not being able to stop a team. I mean, it's going to affect you on your end too, offensively. So,
yeah,
looking like a tough matchup for the Lakers right now. But we'll see adjustments. We'll see what Darvin Ham will do for the next game and moving forward. But we can talk about it all day. How Denver just attacks you from every angle, every direction. And that's the type of team that the Lakers need to be if they want to compete in this series.
We got Tom in the chat, Tommy, saying Jokic triple-double, third quarter NBA playoffs record. Yeah, he's popping off, man. It's hard to beat them. Anytime Jokic gets a triple-double, they're almost impossible to beat. I think there's only been a few times they lost with him getting a triple-double. So, Mr. Sexy Sound says, tell your Laker fanboy on your panel, go home with more free throws. Lakers have shots all year. I think it's close to 500 more than the other team. Yeah, I mean, they do get favorable calls. I mean, they are, I'm not going to deny it. They are the face of the league. I guess the Lakers are one of the premier teams besides New York and stuff. And New York, had a nice little run and then lost to Miami. But I mean, there's that franchise name, and so they're going to get some of the favorable calls. I mean, so did the Warriors at certain points and other teams. I'm pretty sure the Warriors got some favorable calls against the Kings in the King series. But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I mean, you can't control the refs at the end of the day. So I try not to get too much into that. I try to just worry about what the players do in the game and what the shots they make and the plays they make to help their team. But, yeah, the refs do make swings in the games. Don't get me wrong, like Durfee was saying. That is true. So that does suck, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, we see it all the time. It's just part of the human element of the game where the refs are going to make bad calls. They're going to make good calls. They're going to be inconsistent. They're going to be consistent. And sometimes you just never know. So the Lakers have had a favorable whistle all season. We've seen that kind of throughout the season, a little bit in the playoffs. But, the Nuggets are beating them at their own game. And although they're getting a favorable whistle tonight, it may have affected a little bit of as far as the morale of the Lakers or maybe the momentum for Denver. But I mean, you can just see what Denver's doing offensively. They're just too much for the Lakers either way. So, but yeah, games will swing back and forth. The Lakers, like I said, when they get back to LA, they may have a game. They get a lot of favorable calls as well, and it kind of swings the game too. So, we'll see what it comes down to. But
good Lord, guys, play some freaking defense.
Yeah, we'll see if they can turn it around some way somehow. But right now, this Nuggets offense looking potent, getting at it again. Here we go.
That wasn't a moving screen, right, guys?
It's like Jokic for a three. And how do you defend that guy, man? He can hit threes. He can get in the lane, hit floaters.
Definitely isn't a moving screen on quarter, right, guys?
Behind the back passes. Yeah, I mean, they missed a lot of moving screens. I wouldn't be surprised. But Davis here with a jumper to answer back. It's going to be a deuce, though, so you can't trade 2 for 3. He's definitely down by, like, 20 right now. Lakers got to do something here. Caldwell Pope tries to get a layup on the little transition, but misses it. So LeBron's going to come back the other way. Gordon right in front of him, the only one, and he gets around him for a layup. So making a little run here at the end of the third. They can cut it to 10, but in the third, you never know. But still got 5 minutes left.
That's the type of offense the Lakers are used to right there. So if they see if they can keep that going, trying to get some stops. Here's Joker posting up, kicks it out to Caldwell Pope. 3 once again. And you just see everybody, all the role players from the Nuggets, just got that confidence right now.
It's gonna be tough for Lakers to come back on this one.
Schroeder gets it over to Reeves for 3, and he got it to go.
Oh! Spoke too soon.
Yeah, I mean,
but no, they got to get some stops. They got to get some
Denver's
stops.
about to hit 100, and you still got 4 minutes left in the third.
Yeah, they got to get some stops, man. I mean, Nuggets have been hot all night, too.
Well, they've been hot, but they've been running offense that the Lakers just have no answer for as well.
Lakers looking out of a little breath here. You think the altitude's getting to him a little bit? Not trying to make excuses, but.
I mean, I'm sure it gets to everybody at some point up there, but they're just going to have to get used to it.
Sure. We got Pope here. Another three. So Pope feeling it, trying to get back at his old team. We're letting him go.
First half it was Bruce Brown. Second half it's Caldwell Pope. Again, the Lakers trying to take advantage of a mismatch here with LeBron James posting him up. He's going to get fouled.
I'm surprised Caldwell Pope fell for that one. Used to be his LeBron's teammate. Knows what he likes to go to, but ends up fouling him on that one.
Still early though. Gotta keep chipping away.
We got Mr. Sexy saying, yo, James Harden quit because he wants Doc fired, so Mike D'Antoni could be coach. Yeah, that's what they're saying. We'll see.
Keep chipping away. Keep chipping away. Come on, get a couple stops.
It's like the media already knows what's going to happen sometimes before it happens. They like predict it all perfect.
Right, you could see it coming, right? Yeah, James Harden played terrible the last 2 games. I mean, we've seen it in the playoffs over the years.
Lord.
He really just hasn't been one of those guys that's come through in the playoffs, unfortunately.
Make sure y'all vote in that poll, hit that like button, hit that sub. We out here, JP Ball Talk.
JP Ball Talk.
Brown here with a nasty dunk. Oh my lord. Wow. That fool just postered the whole team right there. So pass by LeBron there off the double, gets deflected by Green. It's going to go out of bounds, going for Lonnie. Brown with a nasty dunk over Lonnie. Lonnie could have blocked that there. He just didn't get his hand over enough. AD just moved out of the way. He didn't want none of that one.
What can Brown do for you?
It's like UPS is still open.
Drove right by Vanderbilt, one of the best perimeter defenders on the Lakers team, and got it in the middle. So you've seen the Nuggets be aggressive all night. Lonnie Walker for 3, no good. Another rebound for Joker here. Give him 18 rebounds.
He's definitely going over 20 this game for sure. Maybe 25, 30. We'll see. Not even the fourth quarter yet. Brown for a wide open 3, but it's going to be a charge on Caldwell Pope. Reeves getting in there. You saw Darvin Ham whisper something in Reeves' ear before he went in the game. He could have been like, hey, take a charge in this next possession, you know? Something like that. But look for the charge at least.
Yeah. Maybe tell him to be aggressive too.
Well, because Denver's being real aggressive getting in the lane too, but
that's why they're losing. 5 and 0 for 3 from deep.
All right, so we got Lonnie here getting in the lane, gets it out to Reeves. Reeves trying to get in the lane, little shot over Green, little jumper, but he's gonna miss it. So we got Rui, AD, Lonnie, Vanderbilt, and Reeves in the game. No LeBron. 2:30 left in the third quarter. Brown trying to get in the lane there, misses it. AD coming back the other way, down by 20. Trying to do a little around the back. AD almost loses it, but gets it out to Rui in the corner. Rui's going to spin around. Oh, nice little up and under by Rui. Joker just lost him, didn't know where he went.
Yeah, tough bucket there by Rui, but again, the Lakers working really hard on offense to try to get these buckets.
Keep chipping away, keep chipping away.
Denver, they just run a little bit offense. Usually they get a pretty good look. Turnover there by Joker, so Lonnie here, break. Gets it to Rui in the corner, back to Lonnie.
You need to make something happen on this one.
Down here. Try to get AD involved. He's got Brown on him.
Yeah, ISO that. AD's going at Brown, the top of the key, getting double, but they reach in and he gets the and what? He gets the bounce off the front of the rim. Let's go, AD. Little comeback here. Hey, if they cut it to 10, they put a little pressure on Denver. You never know what can happen. Denver can start tightening up a little bit. Yeah, they can tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, well, really, it's going to come down if they can get stops on defense. I mean, you see it every once in a while, but they have not been able to consistently come up with multiple stops and really try to cut into the lead. So that's one thing they have to do. With Denver already putting over 100, in 3 quarters, it's not a recipe that the Lakers want to have to win the game. They're not a team that's going to score 120 plus points, and it looks like that's what the Nuggets are on pace for.
Yeah, 100%. You're right on point, man. They're gonna have to get some stops here and slow them down because if they don't hold them to a favorable fourth quarter, then it's gonna be tough for them to get back in it. Talking like, oh, Joker there, the little fadeaway midi. How do you stop that, bro? AD was just right in front of him. Guys, so we got Rui here against Murray. Gonna drive it in the lane, baseline. Oh, could have got an and one there, but he makes a layup. Tough layup there by Rui on Murray.
Yeah, the Lakers are attacking that, post on the baseline to death with everybody here tonight. It looks like that was the game plan here, get in the post with our, some of our size. Little pick and roll here, turnover by the Lakers, so they get another stop here, try to cut into this lead.
15-point game.
Crossover here, gonna get a foul, but no bucket. That would have been big.
Could have made that one. That was the easy little putback.
Reeves can cut it to 13 here at the end of the third.
Come on, Reeves.
So you're starting to see Reeves getting a little bit of a rhythm. You saw D'Lo a little bit at the start of the third, but he kind of fell off. So it's going to be Reeves and maybe Rui here that's going to step up and try to make an impact to get him back in this game. But it's going to be a challenge.
13-point game, man.
Yeah, they cut it to 13. 36 seconds left in this third. Looks like Murray's going to go for a 2-for-1 maybe real quick. Now they're going to kick it back out. Brown here is going to hold it. So it looks like they're just going to hold it here and waste the shot clock. So Murray here, 1-on-1 with Rui. Pick and roll with Joker and a handoff. Murray's going to go around AD on him now. They get the switch. Murray's going to step back. Miss it. In and out. Vanderbilt gets the board. Still 10 seconds left. Plenty of time. Reeves going to float it to AD with Murray on him. And they get the foul. Because Murray just jumped on his back.
Yeah, I mean, actually, considering the situation, it was a good foul because
that wasn't bad.
It was going to be an easy dunk or maybe an and one for Davis. So not a bad foul. But again, the Lakers able to put, like we just talked about, put a couple stops together. No LeBron on the floor. And like Derpy said, chip a little bit at this lead so they can get it here down to 11.
Yeah. LeBron or AD can cut it to 11 right here before the fourth. That'd be huge. LeBron's been on the bench resting, so they can get him back in the game here soon. Maybe get a little spark from him. He came out kind of hot in the beginning of the third, but Nuggets just answered back, of course, right away.
Under the third. 7-point game. Great quarter for the Lakers. Absolutely great quarter.
So they found,
Lakers.
They slowed them down a little bit, but
Lakers on a little 11-2 run to end this third quarter here. So
oh man, they got it on.
That's a killer though.
Wow.
Jokic actually made that shot.
Yeah, so that shot's a killer there by Joker, but that's kind of how the night has gone, and the Lakers can't help but just laugh at that shot. I mean, the dude takes a step back and just shoots the ball over his head.
They have the motivation.
Bro, AD contested that rowdy, dude. That was really good defense. Like, that's just... Even, look, you see his teammate Brown, he's just like, what the hell was that?
14 is 14 points.
Bro, Joker, man. If the Lakers somehow win this series, bro, they're going to be a great player, man. But I don't...
I mean, right now...
It's going to be tough, man.
It's 14 points. It's not back on me.
Joker...
No, I know. I'm talking about the whole series, though. Like, if he keeps playing like that, man, like, it's...
I mean, it's going to be tough for anybody to beat them if he's going to play like this, right?
Yeah.
And then have the supporting cast that he does.
I wouldn't even worry about it. Just try to slow him down if you can.
I mean, I knew they beat, the Suns pretty easily in that series, but the Suns had some injuries. But I didn't really watch a lot of those games, but I watched a few of them. But looking at them tonight, dude, they're going to be tough to take out. We're going to have to make some major adjustments and take them off their offensive game plan somehow. and read some of their plays or something. Because
Yeah. Well, to Derpy's point, they did play the Lakers a pretty good third quarter as far as scoring wise. I mean, they got up into the 90-point range at the end of the third quarter. That's that's not the Lakers game necessarily. They like to slow it down, get into a little defensive battle, and keep the score lower. If they're going to try to get into a scoring battle with this Denver team, it's going to be tough. But they were able to pull off a good quarter there. So we'll see if they can have another good one in this fourth quarter. But I mean, without stringing together a couple stops again and getting back into this, I mean, Denver's they're rolling on offense here. And then obviously with that shot by Joker, they just have all the momentum. I mean, he's playing incredible tonight. He's definitely playing, like the best player in the league right now.
But somehow, Joel Embiid is MVP, right, guys?
Yeah, we got to remember it's a regular season award too.
Yeah, it's a regular season award, and Jokic won the last two, and Jokic won the last two. I mean, like, you gotta give it to him. I mean, they gave him the last two because
he didn't deserve it.
He's been killing. They just give him to him the 1 year where this full team's held.
Nobody in the right world likes Philly. The only reason they like Philly is because Joel Embiid. Nobody in the right world likes Philadelphia. Okay.
The fade late in the shot clock.
He didn't deserve it.
And then finally,
The Joker.
He has more talent around him more than Denver.
Joker's 12 for 15 shooting tonight. Is just, I mean, all you can do is tip your cap to him and say, good game. What are you supposed to do?
Shake Joker's hand and just be like, yeah, good game, bro. He's gonna make shots like that, bro. Like, God, man. Please just let him and Victor go at it.
And I don't know if it was a fill-out game for AD or what it's going to be. He hasn't had a big rebounding night, so that's one thing he's really going to have to step up. But I think he understands now what he's going to have to bring to even get on the same level as Joker, bro. Yep. I mean, the dude's just attacking you from every area. He's wearing AD out on defense too. That it could be affecting AD's offense at times, or just at least affecting him from grabbing boards because he's too distracted.
Yeah.
Today was a good day.
Wimby. Let's go.
Just gotta keep chipping away on runs. Come on.
I'm gonna like that and retweet it.
Stops.
Victor. Wimby, today was a good day.
Of course.
So he found out he was going to San Antonio and he's happy. That's good to hear, man. When he's happy he's coming to San Antonio, it makes us happy. So he's he's gonna do good here. Papa them gonna take care of him. He has other people he could probably call up and talk about how the organization has treated him, like Tony Parker, another French player, like Wimby himself. So it's gonna be dope, man.
All right, so first possession here in the fourth quarter, Lakers turn it over.
Yep.
Denver's gonna get fouled, go to the free throw line.
Of course they get fouled, right, guys?
Joker's gonna take a little break here, see if the Lakers can take advantage. But as you heard the coach from the Nuggets, the Lakers had 38 points that quarter. They shot 75%, so really a good offensive quarter for the Lakers overall. Are they going to be able to get enough stops in this fourth quarter to be able to get back in this game? We'll have to see.
At this point, I hope so. Oh, you missed it. Ball on the line. Missed the second one. Ball on the line.
And it did. The Lakers did a tremendous job, but we want to make sure we give a shout out to Michael and John on their graduation tomorrow night of their oldest, Caitlin. Great night for them, and it's a great thing for
Missed them both.
that a game is not scheduled on graduation night. Been there, congratulations.
All right, so come back the other way. See if the Lakers after that turnover, see if they make something happen.
And one, baby.
And Michael Malone's right. This is dangerous.
I think you're a little ahead of us, Dirt.
I know, I'm calling ESPN up. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And one for LeBron. Let's go. Takes in the paint on Murray, so they like that matchup all night. Trying to get him win. It seems like they've been saving LeBron for this fourth quarter. He hasn't been doing much all game. Let's see if he can just turn it up here, and they can try to steal game one. But it's gonna be tough the way the Nuggets are playing on offense for sure.
He's not no man. He's a little boy.
Yeah, the Lakers are going to live and die by that post area today, Ben. You can see them just LeBron straight attacking that post. You ain't going to bring the
Little boy,
double.
baby. Little boy.
I got a mouse in the house, and I'm going to take him to the crib. So
Yep.
With this lineup,
LeBron, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. So methodical game by LeBron. Obviously, one of the best IQ.
7-point game. You gotta get a stop here, and of course they don't.
Denver fumbling a little bit on offense here, but Murray trying to get them together. Murray back up on LeBron. Oh, Murray with the lucky shot. So
wow, Murray with another shot from the same spot Jokic made his, pretty much. Makes it a crazy.
This isn't all bad for the Lakers, though. They're playing good defense. Nuggets are, making some lucky shots, but they can continue to play this defense, not be discouraged. They can still.
Well, Rui answered back. Yeah, still a lot of time left. 10 minutes left in the fourth. Good call there, guys. But Rui with the layup. So here we go. 12-point game. They need to stop here. They're playing good D, like Joel said. Lonnie all over there. Playing the zone, it looks like, right here. LeBron here steps up on Brown. Let him shoot the three. Contest is late. He's going to miss it. So LeBron here reading the play.
How long does Mike Malone keep Joker out of here as the Lakers? Austin Reeves knocks down a three, cuts it to single digits.
Let's go, Reeves!
So Lakers really turned things around as far as offensively being able to knock down some shots in this second half.
First time under single digits in a while.
You might want to see, Joker come back in this game here. That the Nuggets are.
It's still early.
Don't want to give away this game one here.
No, definitely not. Definitely the way Jokic and Murray were playing early and the way everything transpired, they definitely don't want to give away this game one. So I wouldn't be surprised if Jokic is back in after this timeout.
I told you Denver isn't good at closing out games. Ever.
Getting on the Twitter feed, this is that nasty step back by Jokic here. Might see that one by Murray here in a few minutes.
Oh, man. Like I said, you just gotta keep chipping away. It's still early, fellas. It's still early.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I don't know. I mean,
they're getting back to it.
They're playing better D, and
anybody's game.
Well, that's anybody's game. Yeah, if they just keep the pressure on them, they can come back in it. But if Jokic and Murray keep making those crazy shots somehow, some way, I don't know. That's the only thing that they could maybe derail a little bit. At least a close game. You know what I mean? Coming down to the wire.
I told you, Denver isn't good in the playoffs closing out games. Ever.
Yeah, so far that's held true to word, so that's a good point there. And the Lakers are really trying to impose their will, getting in the paint, posting up other players other than AD, whether it's Rui or LeBron, most of the time is what we've seen, trying to make a play off the post. That's really been their game plan this series. I mean, I think what they want are this game, try to get stops and then slow it down off their offensive end, try to post up and make the Nuggets make a decision when LeBron gets there in the post on the mismatch. So, but obviously, what the Lakers want to do throughout
the replays.
What are you saying?
I'm looking at this and I think they challenged something. You'll see here in a minute.
Did they challenge something?
Yeah.
I thought it was just commercial break because of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the ESPN app.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess there's a coach's challenge.
I don't know what they challenged. Maybe they thought.
108, 100.
Oh, they must have thought Murray's foot was on the line that three, or one of them, or something, to where they saw it and they challenged it. The heck is this? Oh. Victor Wembanyama check out his house in San Antonio. What is this, bro? NBA memes coming out with the early tweets. Let's go.
Victor Wembanyama.
Like I said, they gotta be precise and start chipping away.
San Antonio about to blow up.
10 minutes.
About to blow up.
10 minutes, anybody's game really at this point.
Yeah, here we go. The game's getting ready to come back on. Get back to the game cast here.
Lakers were able to decrease their deficit. It's an 8-point game. The reason being,
JB ball talk.
Timeout looked at this three-pointer from Jamal Murray. And again, Murray, the step back, James right in his face. Watch the right foot inside.
Yeah, there it is.
I'm
It was Murray, right? That Murray three?
Yeah, they said it was a 3. It's a 2.
James was impressed.
Yeah, obviously a 2.
What's impressive right now is with all that's gone on with this spectacular
Gotta keep chipping away. Still early.
21, everything going against them. The Lakers
Joker back in the game.
Yeah, like you said, like we said, Joel, 10 minutes left in the fourth. Joker's back in the game.
Jokic right here usually doesn't. I don't know.
You got Murray here, gets to the corner to Porter Jr. Reeves all over him, drains the 3 on him. What the hell was that? Porter, man. You got Georgino in the chat saying Lakers, okay.
Yeah, the Lakers been putting smaller people on Porter all day, so he's had the advantage to shoot over anybody he wants.
LeBron here has to do something with it. Gets it to Reeves, and it looks like it's going to be a foul on Vanderbilt. He's complaining he got pulled by Green there.
Man, Vanderbilt hasn't had a good night tonight.
No, he's been making some timely bad fouls, but what a 3 by Porter, bro. That was good D too. What a shot.
Yeah, but on his shot, he's not really affected when he jumps up and he's, you know.
Yeah, he already released it by the time, yeah. Porter here, LeBron on him now. LeBron's like, let me have him. So he guards him. Jokic here gets in the lane, gets out to Green. AD's contesting. And they're going to call a foul on Reeves. I guess on pushing Joker in the lane.
Where? Where?
That's a foul. He did sell it, but that's a foul.
That is clear.
Good job, guys. Way to bail him out.
Reeves third. Team second.
He solved that. That was soft. That's clearly a foul. Slightly push him. Oh, flops.
He definitely sold it a little bit, but 2 hands on the back, just tough. Here's Joker against Rui at the elbow, attacking him. Floater no good.
Ooh, we got lucky on that one. He usually makes that shot. 11-point game here. Lakers need a bucket. 9 minutes left in the fourth.
I mean, that's
Here we go.
and I mentioned it earlier. That's what I've kind of been waiting for, is for them to run that pick and roll with AD, with
LeBron.
anybody really, but AD and LeBron,
yeah.
for sure. They need to run more of that and get Joker in that pick and roll.
Yeah, and that wide open back cut for Rui right there. So we got Brown here, gets to Murray. It looks like they're going to do something here. Porter here.
Porter gets it to Green in the corner. 3, got it. AD didn't even go out to challenge.
He just lost him back in the corner. I don't know what happened. You know Green can make that.
Bruh.
Davis getting fouled at the other end here.
It's not bad. It stops the clock. Get into the line, but
Yeah.
still. Can't afford those 3s in the corner, man. That was huge. There's still some time left. Yeah, you're right, but they got to get some stops, man. They can't afford those
Yeah, they gotta-
3s. Yeah, in rhythm, caught the pass, in rhythm, just ready to shoot.
Yeah, Jeff Green's a vet, man. He's going to be ready.
Make sure y'all vote in that poll. Lakers, Nuggets, who you got tonight? Nuggets had the lead pretty much all game, had a big 20-point lead at once. Lakers crept back in it, playing some better defense as of late, but Nuggets making some timely shots.
Gotta get a stop here, guys. Gotta get a couple stops.
All right, so AD here with the second free throw. 8:15 left in the fourth. Still a good amount of time left, but Lakers need some stops, like Derpy was saying. So down by 10. Murray bringing up the ball.
Go early then.
Got ourselves a ball game, folks. Appreciate everybody tuning in. JB Ball Talk. Rui trying to reach in on Joker there. Be a
Let's bail him out, right, guys?
be a little too aggressive, but he has to be. You know, it's Joker's got a lot of moves.
Bail him out, right? Let's ride the Joker and jab all day long.
Excuse Derpy, doesn't like the refs tonight.
Ride him on the line, right?
Not a big fan of the refs, if you can't tell. Here. But we got Murray going to the basket too. So
Murray with a nice take, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They can't stop him in timely plays, bro. Like, this is...
Well, like I said, fouls like that change the motive of the game. I've been saying it the entire game.
But that was a nice block there by Porter. That has nothing to do with the rest right there. But yeah, they have been making some bad calls. Not all of them are bad, but they've been making some bad calls with the swing in the middle of the game. But the Lakers need to read what they're doing better, you know, and make better defensive plays too. It comes down to that sometimes.
It comes down to motivation.
Man,
that
Jamal
too.
Murray really is impressive as a guard when he gets down in that post. I think, you know, one guy I like watching down there is Jalen Brunson. He's a really good guard with his footwork, but Murray is right up there too. He works very well in the post and has a nice little fadeaway game, whether it's baseline or turning middle. So,
Yeah,
kind of that old school guard post up kind of game that we see from like Chauncey Billups and guys like that. And it's nice to see that in the NBA. These guards still have some post up skills too.
yeah. No, for sure. Murray's got that post-up game. He likes that little fadeaway right there. Definitely right down the free throw line area, elbow. He loves getting to that, and he makes it almost every time. Even on the baseline too. He likes the baseline one. So, I mean, it's gonna be tough for them to stop that, man. I mean, Lakers are showing a little bit of signs that they can play some defense on them at times, but haven't been consistent enough. That's for sure. They need to try to find the right lineup. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up going to maybe a deeper size lineup like Gabriel in the next game. Maybe not Tristan Thompson, but maybe throw Gabriel in there a little bit to get some minutes.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, they'll have to find a lineup that's going to work for them, because they're going to have to find a lineup that's going to at least defensively, you know, do a okay job, but be able to have some offensive firepower as well.
True.
And you can see with this lineup here with Denver, when they have Jeff Green in the game, they switched AD over to Jeff Green, and they were allowing Rui to guard Joker. You know, at that point, usually the Nuggets are going to let Joker get in the post and go one-on-one with Rui and see if the Lakers are going to bring help. If not, they're just going to let him go. So, but right now with Joker back in the game, Michael Porter Jr., you saw the Nuggets get back into a little bit of a rhythm on offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're right back in the rhythm with Porter Jr. and Murray and Jokic back on the court. Once those three get back on the court, man, they go to work. They do. We'll see what the Lakers do here coming down the stretch. But it's not looking good for them game one. They sold the last two game ones, like Joel was saying earlier in the stream. Like first against the Memphis Grizzlies, stole home court advantage early game one, and then also against the Warriors, they stole game one. So weren't able to do it here in Denver. You know, they did have a few days off, so maybe a little bit of rust coming off those days off. They are, you know, they do have some older players on their team. They got some younger ones too, but the younger ones don't have the experience in this Western Conference Finals. So I think that's what lacks them too. At least this Denver team has been here before. I know Denver. I don't know Murray's played in the Western Conference Finals. He didn't play in the last one, but other than that, most of the players have been here.
Yeah,
him and Porter, but
yeah, the Nuggets have paid their dues, man. They've been through some tough times. You know, they went to the Western Conference Finals in the bubble. Jamal Murray got hurt, so kind of set them back a couple years. But they've been able to develop some players, build a better roster, and you see them back in this position here. So a much better team than they were last time the Lakers faced them, obviously. And then you got Joker, you know, the back-to-back MVP, just doing whatever he wants out here. So gonna be a tough series for the Lakers, but you know that their blueprint has been winning that game one, being able to win the series in 6. You know, now if they can't get this game one, you know, it starts to change things a little bit as far as them being able to close out at home, maybe in a game 6, maybe that, you know, you might see this series go 7 if the Lakers can find a way to at least you know, put up points with this team.
Yep.
Which I think they can. They gotta. It starts with their defense.
No, 100%. It does. Starts with their defense and getting off to a fast start. They let Denver get off to a fast start early in this game, get the lead. And ever since then, they've been chasing them, and they can't do that. They got to get off to a fast start early, either get the lead themselves or at least stay in it close. and not let Denver get this lead. Because once they do, you know, it's a tough team to come back on for sure. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen them blow that many leads.
Well, this is a big call here. Murray gets called for his 5th foul.
And that isn't on Murray. That's on Jokic.
Yeah,
I would
Jokic
challenge
pushed
that if I was Michael Malone.
Schroeder there.
Yeah, clearly.
Because
Why
at
would
the
you?
least would
That's clearly a foul.
and I think now they are going to challenge.
Well, they're gonna challenge it.
He doesn't want Murray to get his 5th. Jokic
Maybe try to give it to Joker instead of Murray.
Yeah.
So they may not win the challenge in a sense of they're gonna get the ball, but the foul may go on Joker instead of Murray.
Even if they get called for a foul and they change who it's on, he gets the timeout back.
Because it's definitely a foul on Joker there. We got another little break in the action, Ben. If you want to hit the Twitterverse here, see what we got going on.
Everyone's saying it's over. It's sweet.
Yeah, people. I mean, people are going to overreact to the first game, but this game here isn't even over. So,
It's still early.
hey, go up, Ben. Go up. What is that? What does that say? Ja
Says-
made a statement.
John made a statement. Okay, so here it is. He goes, I know I've been disappointed. A lot of people who have supported me. This is a journey. I recognize there is much more work to do. My words may not mean much right now, but I feel accountability for my actions. I'm committed to continuing to work on myself. I mean, you could tell that's kind of scripted by a lawyer, but at the end of the day, he had to say something like that. I mean, you can't just come out and say, you know, Missy just come out and say I effed up, but
Yeah, well, that's pretty much what he's saying.
I mean, that's pretty what he's saying, but he's saying it in like nice terms, I guess. But what do you think, Joel?
I mean, yeah, like you said, it's just, you know, at this point, it's just PR trying to, you know, recognize, get something out there where he's going to be able to apologize right away. I mean, that's all that's going to help him now is him being, you know, him being regretful as far as wanting to make a change. But the fact that it's the second time and, you know, less than a couple months, it's just, it makes it hard for anybody to, like he said, to put anything into what he has to say right now. You know, he just really, you're going to take what he says with a grain of salt because his actions speak differently.
Yep.
So it's just, it's tough right now. You know, you really just, hopefully if it's help he needs or, you know, whatever it is, you know, just stop, you know, quit social media, bro. Like if I'm an athlete, bro, I don't even have social media, dog. Like I ain't on that shit at all. Ain't nobody posting me on social media. There's nothing good that comes out of it. Like nobody is pointing out the good things you do on social media. They're only going to point out the bad things that you do.
Yep.
So it's like, why are you even going to bother with that shit? You know, it's just, it's crazy, bro. But I mean, obviously he's 23 years old, different generation.
He's
They
been around
grew up-
since they grew up on it. Yeah.
Yeah, they grew up on it. I mean, since they were born, they had, you know, Snapchat and Instagram and all these lives, you know? So it's like, most of these kids these days are raised on social media, bro. Like literally their lives are all on social media, their whole childhood. And we didn't have that, so it's differently for us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Like we can actually live without it because we lived without it before when we were
yeah,
younger.
I
And
know if
then-
I was in the spotlight making millions of dollars, if I'm doing anything, you know, I'm not on social media because that's only, people are only gonna find ways to try to attack you on there.
Yeah. Reeve saying I might have pushed you, but I don't think I'm that strong. So yeah, it looked like this foul. I think they're gonna switch the foul call to Joker, right? I think that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, looks like they switched it up. So he did win the challenge. The Nuggets are gonna get their timeout back.
What a cold spell me until you grew up in high school as a
Look, Victor in the boots.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty dope. I like that. Yeah, they come out with a whole bunch of memes with him. So yeah, we'll see what happens to Ja suspension wise. But yeah, I'm expecting a hefty suspension, bro. I'm thinking like 25, 30 games, bro. Might even be more. I don't even know. All right, so they get out to AD in the corner here from LeBron, and he makes it. So AD trying to answer back, saying, Joker, you can make threes, I can do it too.
Now 4 for 12, and it's back to 11. He's got 36.
Yeah, so AD having a big game. I mean, I know the Lakers don't want to win a big AD game.
Right back to Jokic. Shot clock at
Yeah.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Oh, Pope with the three. Him and Jokic just tossing it back and forth, and he gets a good look over Reeves. And Pope's been hot all night. But yeah, there's 6:25 left in this game. Still some time, but they got to get some stops, man. They can't allow him to hit those threes like that. AD here going to work against Green. He's posting him up. Little fadeaway baseline. Misses it, but LeBron there with the board. Kicks out the shooter. Good look for three, and he makes it. Let's go.
That's the first time they've said his name tonight.
He hit with three early in the first quarter, I think. Early. And then after that, yeah, he hasn't done much.
after he switched off on LeBron James. Jokic drives and foul before
All right, so it looks like they foul Jokic before he gets to the hoop there.
So side out.
So it's going to be, yeah, side out here. Down by 11.
Jokic, no contact
Should be on the floor.
and a great play by James to immediately kick it out for the dagger corner three. 7 assists for LeBron James.
So Lakers need to stop here. Down by 11. The clock is ticking. Fourth quarter. 6 minutes left.
Now they show the
Schroeder on Murray. It's a good matchup. Where was the foul there, bro? What was that?
Made some contact. Murray will shoot 2 free throws.
Bro.
But you see how their
Oh my
defensive
lord!
game plan has
Okay, that one got me going now. I don't know about that one.
the pick and roll with Schroeder, and now it looks like Darvin Ham
Riding him.
is also going to check.
Thank you, Ham. Thank you, Darvin. I didn't see. This is diggly squat.
Good riding them, bro.
Best in the NBA.
Murray, look. Murray pulled him. That was before the contact, I guess. Before he.
There's contact.
Where?
Was it marginal?
Where?
Or was it
He's
illegal?
holding his hand, bro.
Good defense.
Marginal.
He's got his hand wrapped around, and then he flops like
Bro, where's the foul there?
ballerina.
I don't know about that one, Joel.
Yeah, I don't know what the ref saw there. He must have been behind the play and thought Schroeder grabbed him or something, but this call should get overturned.
Yeah, refs on one tonight. Look like they didn't put their contacts on before the game or something. I don't know. Got blurry vision. Something happened. Could be a lot of factors going into that. But yeah, let's get into the booth, I guess, during this challenge. See what's going down on the Twitterverse. We got Eddie Gonzalez, Lakers scoring fine. They just watching Denver hit miracles through the, though it is tough. Yeah, man. I mean, Denver's hitting a lot of tough shots, man. I'm not going to lie. Are they going to be able to keep it up the whole series? I mean, definitely this game 1, West Conference Finals, they're hyped to play the Lakers. They want that revenge after the bubble. You know, they didn't have Murray, they didn't have Porter. So, you know, I mean, it's going to be one of those games, you know. I mean, we could easily see, like Joel said, they go back to LA, Lakers blow them out one of those games, either 3 or 4, you know. So.
Hey, baby. Chip it away. Especially if they overturn this.
LeBron giving Murray his props after that shot, the crazy shot he had.
That's not a foul, guys. Come on. Be smart. You've been doing this for how long? That's not a foul.
I don't know why they take so long on these freaking
Yeah,
reviews.
take forever. We have time for
It's the playoffs.
we have time for Greg Popovich to go to the airport and Victor Wembanyama to come San Antonio before this freaking challenge is done.
Better get
How
it
much
right.
time we got? He's on
Not
his
a
way.
foul. Not a foul overturn.
Incredible. It's only an 8-point game. This was earlier. This was like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that was earlier when I think it was like 108 to 100 or something like that. But Denver since then has at least kept him at bay. But we'll see. And Victor and the Spurs jersey. San Antonio. If you're from San Antonio, make sure you hit that like, hit that sub. If you're not, let us know what city you're from in the chat. We'll shout you out. But we out here. Looks like they're making the call right now.
The ruling on the floor is an unsuccessful challenge. However, it is not in the shooting motion, but there'll be 2
No,
shots
sorry.
for Murray. Unsuccessful challenge.
What? They called him on the when Murray grabbed him before that?
Disagree more.
Oh, bro. What they call, but they call a foul.
Oh, so they called that contact right there when you leaned into him?
The one that's driving him.
have to repeat it for your friends. I'm saying that
Oh, when he got him on the.
I see the
Oh,
Fucking him, bro.
contact that is allowed in our game.
I don't know about that, bro. I thought the playoffs they let him get away with a little more contact because that was nothing. Like,
Right on Schroeder. They go back.
Yeah, so they called a foul, but not a shooting foul. But I mean,
but still, I mean, they were in the bonus already. I mean,
this is the playoffs, bro.
Stupid fouls like that is why they won this.
Jeff was doing pretty good earlier
Jeff
in the
been winning
evening,
this
and now
entire
he's blown
game.
it all. There's no doubt in my mind. Jeff,
Ticky-tack bull
he
crap
definitely
calls
affects
that
his
bail him
shooting,
out.
his rhythm, speed, balance, in his shooting motion. But here's the thing. It's not the shooting
Hey,
motion.
you could
People
say
say
that
why
for the
is
same
it
case for the
continuation?
Warriors,
He doesn't
too.
have two hands on the ball, and he was not in the upward shooting motion at the time. That's why it was the penalty instead of two shots.
Hey, Steve, what about when Murray grabbed
Oh,
Schroeder's arm right previous to that?
I didn't see that one, Jeff. That's why I needed a partner like you out there.
oh, they didn't see the grab before that though. Yeah,
Yeah, how do you not see that? I mean, that brings context to the whole play. Like,
yeah.
you got to see the whole freaking play.
Yeah, you can't just look at that one part, like him leaning into him, and then call that like.
All right, so it was Murray getting it to Joker, and they got Rui on him. So little adjustment that the Lakers made, getting Anthony Davis off of Joker.
Oh, get the board, man!
4 Lakers in there, and Aaron Gordon comes up with the board and gets fouled by LeBron inside. He's going to go back to the line. So, but just,
Where? You kidding me, Mark? For God's sake, man.
I mean, at this point, it's just, it's pure hustle. It's heart, you know. You gotta go after the board.
Another player
Co-
They don't call nothing.
or they get
Calm down a little, Dirk. Calm down a little bit.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I can barely understand you though, 'cause the way you're yelling.
Ridiculous.
Can you hear Joel or no? Because he was talking a little bit.
I don't hear him. No.
Oh, okay. We'll just try to keep it. If I'm not talking that much, he's probably talking.
You're not speaking.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why you can't hear him. LeBron here leaning in. He's gonna get a late call there, but it was probably the right call. I mean, if they're gonna give Murray that little ticky tack on side, they better give LeBron this. I mean, I don't care what it was.
It should be. Oh, they've been bailing out Denver the entire night.
I just, they've got to have an alternative to
It's like-
Murray guarding him. But clearly,
Yeah, it's like Murray got him on the arm. Caldwell Pope even reached in, but Caldwell Pope might have got the ball, but Murray did get him on the arm.
switch off of Schroeder. Schroeder shoots the ball fairly well from three, but not great.
Bond misses the first free throw though.
To keep my matchups.
So they're down by 12 here. They need this one. 5 minutes left in the fourth. I mean, Lakers hanging around, but they haven't proven that they can make a comeback. The back's against the wall right here at the end of this game. They're going to need to do it soon if they're going to have any chance at it. If not, they're going to have to try to put all their chips into game 2.
And usually, the Lakers have a much bigger free throw differential than they do here tonight.
All right, we got Murray here, guarded by Schroeder. Schroeder's been all over him. Oh, Murray gives him a little bump and knocks down Schroeder, but Schroeder gets back up and contests him for the 3, and he misses it. It's going to go out of bounds on Joker. The Joker and AD battling for the board down there. It's going to be happening all series.
Yeah, I think they called a foul on Joker down there, so
Is that his 4th? 3rd or 4th?
it might be, but it was definitely a foul. He grabbed AD's arm.
Yeah, hit his arm.
Clearly a foul on Joker there. So Lakers in the bonus. I think both teams are in the bonus at this point.
That's
Just
good.
under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. So Lakers get some points with the clock stop. Best case scenario for them here.
After a slow start, he's been magnificent. This is every side of the rim.
Still got some time here, Ben, if they can string together a couple of stops. If AD can knock down this free throw here, it'll get him 40 points for the night.
Yeah, he's had a huge game, man. They can't, like you said, it would suck to waste this game he's had, but They just haven't been able to get any stops, timely stops. Every time they get in a close range to 8-point game, 10-point game, Nuggets always have an answer with a timely bucket, and it's always some nasty shot. Lakers here trying to turn up the D. We got Caldwell Pope here trying to get into Joker. Joker, Rui on him. This is a good matchup for Nuggets. Kicks it back out to Pope. Good contest by Reeves there. Off the back of the rim. James coming back the other way. Lakers have a chance to cut it. Down by 9 right here. It's going to be a foul right there on Caldwell Pope. Didn't like the call, chirping at the refs, but they've been getting a lot of calls all night, so let's see what happened here on the replay. They're going to show it. Reeves here with a little swipe through, I think, with a little veteran move. I think he was going for the jump ball, and I guess it got him on the arm. So Reeves makes the first.
Yeah, this foul game though right here, it's tough sometimes for the ref to call the games when a lot of these players tend to draw fouls, and sometimes they can't tell what's a foul or not. But this slowing the game down here does favor the Lakers a little bit. It's getting the Nuggets out of their rhythm. You got Joker here at the top of the key. Davis gets the block here. James on the run, takes it to the basket, gets fouled, but misses the layup.
Oh, they keep going the line here, stopping the clock and getting back in this game. Still a lot of time left. Still 4 minutes left in this game. That's a lot of time. And they're only down by, what, 7 right now. Cut it to 5 here with LeBron's free throws if he can make them. But what a block, like you said, by AD.
Yeah, so right now the switch as far as, switching Rui onto Joker, allowing AD to play off the ball and kind of roam the middle a little bit has helped a little bit as far as what the Nuggets have been able to do inside. They haven't been able to score inside or get as many rebounds because now you got AD as a floater kind of working off the ball on defense. Lakers cut it to 6 here. Just under 4 minutes. Almost 3.5 here left in the fourth. Joker's going to post up Rui. Not really going to bring a double until late, but throws it away again. So 2 straight turnovers here by Joker. Anthony Davis making the right play, coming over just in time and causing Joker to second guess himself a little bit here. So
what's going on, man? Lakers making a late comeback here. Have a chance to maybe steal this game. Down by 6, man. 3:30 left. LeBron with the ball. Gets the Reeves for a 3. Has just to make it. He makes it. Reeves for 3. Cuts us to 3. 3-point game with 3:22 left. We got ourselves a ball game, folks. Don't go anywhere.
9-0 run here with less than 2 minutes by the Lakers.
Yo, Mr. Sexy, where you at now?
Man. But again,
a lot of people thought they were cooked. I thought they were cooked too.
They're just running those pick and rolls with LeBron, getting the mismatches. That time, Denver decides to try to run back and recover as opposed to just switching, and gives Austin Reeves the wide open 3. So that's one thing that the Lakers are going to be able to take advantage of in this series, is getting those mismatches, trying to get open shots off of them. It's going to be a key component to the Lakers' offense this series.
Yeah, no, big time. Like the pick and roll game. That's what you're talking about, man. They got to get more into it. Definitely in the half court offense when they're not getting turnovers, getting transition, which is a strong point in their game too. But they got to get to the pick and roll game, like you said, with LeBron, AD, or anybody in AD. They can get into it. So we got Vince in the Twitter feed. We're going to draft Bronny next year and get LeBron for a year and have Victor and LeBron and Bronny, dude. That would be
that would be wild.
That would be so sick, dude. What if LeBron like somehow kind of pushed the Spurs to draft Bronny just to be like, hey man, I want to put my son, but I also want to kind of tutor Victor a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, how about that? Would be freaking wild, dude. Like, what?
So Joker here scoreless in the fourth quarter. Lakers have done a good job slowing him down.
Get back to
with
the
that
game.
Switch on defense. Here's Murray up top. They're going to run a little pick and roll. Murray and Joker here. Gonna get the ball to Joker right at the free throw line against Rui.
Joker here getting into Rui. They like this matchup. Joker with a little fadeaway. Oh, he missed it, but Gordon there with the rebound.
You know, they really need to get Gordon out of the lane there because they're allowing AD to just sit in the paint. If Gordon gets out in the three-point line, you know, AD's not going to have that freedom. They can call, you know, a defensive 3 seconds, but because Gordon's right there, and Davis is able to, you know, kind of play both.
But you have to be committed to getting back into the picture, stopping Jamal Murray from turning the corner. Gordon connects on that one. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, they have to play both, man. You're right.
Critical playoff game.
They cannot. It's really hard to defend them when they do that. It really is. Gordon here makes the first. Has a chance to make the second. He's got 10 points in the game right now. Gordon's had a solid game playing D on LeBron and making some timely buckets. Misses that free throw though. So 4-point game. 3 minutes left. Lakers only had to lead 2-0 in the beginning of the game, and after that, the Nuggets had to lead the rest of the game. So let's see what the Lakers can do here. LeBron likes this matchup with Murray. One-on-one, gonna drive it in on him. Little floater, in and out, but AD's there. Oh, he missed it. Bounces around. They're diving on the floor for it. It looks like Caldwell Pope comes out with it. What? They throw it up.
Dang,
Oh my
bro.
God, to Gordon. What? Dude, so they're blowing the whistle all night on all these fouls, and they don't call nothing there? Like, really? What was that?
Yeah, what a sequence there. A scramble for the ball. Caldwell Pope got it up to Murray. Alley-oop to Gordon. Reeves for 3 again. Cold-blooded white boy.
Let's go, Reeves!
3-point game. 2 minutes left, folks.
Hey, it's not over
All
yet,
your friends,
man.
tell them to tune into ESPN right now. This is what we want to see here. Joker posted up. Rui gets it deep in the paint. Kicks it out to Caldwell Pope. He drives. Scoop layup over Anthony Davis. Got it good to go off the glass.
Pope.
21 for
Moves
Pope.
with
He's
it.
coming up big for them. Puts the lead to 5. Just under 2 minutes left here.
So 2 minutes left.
Here comes that screen again. Trying to take advantage of that Murray matchup. Gets it to Schroeder. Kicks it to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Another 3. No good on this one.
Oh, he was deep on that one.
Heat check. Yeah, that's what you got to do, bro. Murray and Joker working the pick and roll here. Murray looking for a shot. 3 ball. No good. Schroeder got the rebound. Oh, kicks it up to James.
Oh.
Porter's going to foul. Bad foul. Going to send James to the
Yeah.
line.
It's LeBron left line. It looked like he hurt LeBron a little bit there. But I think he'll be all right. I think he wants a timeout. I don't know. Maybe not.
Clearly contact on the outlet pass. Porter trying to come
Oh,
up with a steal.
tough collision there.
You can see the adjustment that Michael Malone made. He took Murray.
LeBron falling like he got knocked out, right? Just
Yeah.
Knock it down to 3. So when you get the
making sure he gets the call. All right, so LeBron with a big free throw. The first one goes in. Cut it to a 4-point game. Needs this one to cut it to 3, so minute and 12. But Lakers need to get a stop here late. At least they're keeping it close. Denver's letting them hang around.
1 possession game here.
LeBron makes the second.
Joker still hasn't scored in this 4th quarter, so as good a game as he had, he's, you know, struggled in this 4th quarter, at least when it comes to scoring the ball.
That's wild.
Like, it's been in Murray's hands a lot here. Gets it to Joker here. Kicks it out to Pope. Wide open 3. No good. Just under a minute left. Lakers got the ball.
Let's go.
129-126. Lakers down 3. Got 15 on the shot clock. LeBron up top against Murray. He's going to take a 3. No good. Long rebound. Scramble. Schroeder's last touch off his foot goes out of bounds.
I think
Denver ball
I
with
think
42 seconds left here.
I think it was out on Schroeder.
Denver gets it in quick here, but Murray's going to slow it down.
Still time for them to get another stop and get the ball back. There's 35 seconds on the clock, but 17 on the shot clock. So they need a stop here. Down by 3. Looks like Jokic's going to post up.
Oh,
AD with the help. They call the foul there. You serious? They were letting him play the whole time right there, and they just finally now they decided to blow the whistle. Come on, man.
Yeah, let's see if there's some contact here. AD did grab his wrist.
Oh, okay, yeah, he got him right there. That looked like it before he was going up though, but they're probably in the bonus anyways. But
Yeah, they're in the bonus. Not much you can do, to slow down this guy anyway. So try to get away with one, but
all right, so Lakers
back
gonna
to the 2-possession game here.
Lakers might have to play the foul game here. Maybe either go for a quick 2, or if they get a good look at 3 and then have to foul. So, and they're obviously down 2 possessions. Be down by 5 here. 26 seconds left. So Lakers made a nice comeback, but Denver ain't letting them take it. They're fighting.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it from, midway through the third on, the Lakers have really outplayed Denver for the most part. They've been able to keep up with them scoring-wise. They've been able to kind of get them off balance defensively, especially when they switched that AD, and Rui, and they allowed. As much as AD wants to take the challenge on Joker,
Yeah.
They may be better off putting Rui on him and letting AD kind of play that roamer floater on defense, and that may be more effective for them as it has been in this fourth quarter. So
Yeah.
the Lakers have been able to outplay them here in stretches, so it's definitely a good sign for Lakers and Laker fans to at least see them have some fight and come back, because, I mean, we've seen them get blown out, and they just get blown out, but you would expect them to come hard in this one game and try to steal this first game, because it's been their blueprint to win these series throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, no, it has. I mean, and like you said, they're starting to figure it out here in the second half a little bit. Like you said, putting Rui on Jokic, freeing up AD to save a little bit of energy on the offensive end. Also, just taking them off that challenge, because Jokic is just crazy. I mean, they might just have to throw different bodies at him and kind of switch it up.
Yeah, the Lakers scored 38 points in the third quarter, and they got 34 points here in the fourth quarter. So
they've been scoring,
back to back 35 plus quarters. It's not necessarily the Lakers' forte to want to put up 35, 40 points in a quarter. They'd rather slow it down, make it more of a gritty defensive game. But if that's what they got to do, that's what they got to do.
Yep, 100%.
So here's James going at Murray, gets it to Reeves. Reeves is going to attack Joker, kicks it back to James in the paint. Just a lot going on, and James just loses the ball, and that's going to be it.
That's ball.
Lakers aren't even fouling here.
Yeah.
Now they finally foul with 10 seconds left. They fouled Jokers, but LeBron turned it over, and his body language was terrible, and the rest of the Lakers just.
Costly turnover there for the Lakers. Good job by Jamal Murray getting back into the picture, disrupting and coming up with the steal.
Yeah,
Jamal
Murray hit it
poked
from
at it a little
behind.
bit, kind of smiled at LeBron there, but he got the little poke out.
Because they do.
Yeah. So Lakers gonna end up losing this one, but honestly, man, I think they figured something out in the second half there, like you were saying. I think they're gonna come into game 2 a lot more confident. All they gotta do is still one here at these 2 to get home court advantage, and then possibly have a chance to win it in 6 if they can win out in home. So I'm not calling the series over. I know Denver had a good game early. It looked like they were gonna blow them out. Lakers are able to hang around, but this is definitely gonna be a series for sure, man. It could go either way after the adjustments, and Lakers maybe showing up a little better in that first quarter than they did getting down early, But appreciate everybody tuning in. Coming down to the wire here. It looks like Denver's going to probably take this. They're up by 4 right now. I think Jokic got one more free throw. Call timeout right now. Great night tonight. Spurs got the number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft. We weren't live for that, but we did record our reaction, so catch that. I might make a little short out of that or make a video. So make sure you catch that. Wembanyama coming to San Antonio is gonna hype the whole city. Gonna turn the whole city on fire. I already know tomorrow at work I'm gonna be hearing people talk about it. And my work only has like 5 people, so you already know it's out there, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, San Antonio is going to be excited. It's exciting time, and man, I mean, just us being here, we're excited. So it's going to be awesome. But like you said, to your point, man, Lakers may have found something in this second half. Defensively making that switch, and then they found some ways to score offensively. Got some guys to step up as far as Reeves, a little bit too. Started knocking down some shots, so started attacking him on the pick and roll. But I do expect the Nuggets to make adjustments to that as well. They're going to start putting, Gordon in the pick and roll. If AD is going to guard him or whoever AD is guarding, try to get, AD in that pick and roll and things like that too. So
Yeah.
Nuggets will make adjustments as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, they put ADs in. It's going to be like a chess match at that point. It's just going to go back and forth. The coaches are going to keep switching it up. But we'll see what happens here in this game too, man. So Nuggets end up taking this one, 132-126. Nuggets look like they're going to blow them out early, but Lakers were able to make a comeback in the second half, make it close, try to steal it. Murray had the timely poke away at the end there to kind of blow it all up for them. But even before that, Lakers had plenty of chances, man, to get stops and get back in the game. They kept hanging around, but they couldn't do it until the very end there, so the backs were against the wall. But they did figure some stuff out with the Rui guarding Jokic, so that's good to see. But Denver's looking like a beast team right now. We might end up seeing them in the finals against the Celtics. We'll see, or the Heat. But
Yeah. To Derpy's point, the Nuggets did struggle closing out this team, but a lot of fight from the Lakers, so definitely a good sign that you want to see as far as if you're a Lakers fan, that at least they were able to fight and get back in the game. But like we know, one day of rest and then they're right back at it. So are the Lakers going to be able to bring that energy and bring that same kind of competitiveness the next game against this team too? Because they're going to be tough at home throughout. But you see LeBron frustrated as he goes to the locker room. I think he understands that they, with that comeback, they might have let one slip away. They had him right where they wanted to. So, Joker didn't have a great fourth quarter. A lot of that was due to the adjustment that the Lakers made defensively. So, the Nuggets are going to have to look at that and make some adjustments off of that too as well. But, all in all, we saw the Joker dominate most of the game, most of this night.
Yep.
And, we saw that offense, how lethal that offense can be.
Yeah,
I don't think the Lakers want to get into a scoring battle with this team.
No.
And have these games, 120, 130 all series long. I think they'd rather it be somewhere closer to 100. And those are going to be the games that are going to favor the Lakers.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right. And I feel like if they would have played defense the way they were playing in the second half, they did in the first, if they would play that way in the first half, they could have kept them around that 100-point range, but they just let them go off in the first half. And I think a lot of it, too, was just Denver being hyped. Game 1, West Conference Finals in their home arena. Murray came out hot. Jokic came out hot. They came out ready for war, and they blew them up early, and the Lakers weren't ready for it, So you got to give credit to the Denver offense, too. But, Lakers need to show up on defense early and be effective and get some turnovers, get some easy transition buckets, get some and ones, get to the line. That's how they're going to get to the line also. It's in transition. So we'll see what happens, man. I mean, they did find some stuff at the end there. I feel like they can lean on. But like you said, Joe, I think the Nuggets are going to make some adjustments too. So it's going to be a good series overall, I feel like.
Yeah, the Nuggets had, a lot of role players step up today too, whether it was KCP, Michael Porter Jr. or even Bruce Brown. They had a lot of guys that were being aggressive, and typically that's what we see from the Nuggets at home, and we see, we'll see it from the home teams. They'll have to carry it on to the road, but
yeah,
we saw the Nuggets, show why they're a complete team and why they were the number 1 seed in the West all season, pretty much. So
yeah,
but the Lakers show that they can compete with this team, and I think we're in for a battle. We could be in for a 6-7 game series here.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think we are. I think we're in definitely 6 or 7. I'd be surprised if they go shorter than that, unless one of these teams just takes over. I mean, obviously, Lakers would have to go on a 4 streak. It's like
hey, shout out to Jaden. What's up, Jaden?
Jaden said, "What's up in the chat? What's good, Jaden?"
Jaden, it's late. You gotta go to sleep, bud.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 10:30. What are you doing now, man? You school tomorrow?
I'm just kidding, man. I hope you're ready for some monster trucks this weekend.
Oh yeah, that thing's coming up right this weekend.
Yeah,
that's dope, man. Hell yeah.
I hope you enjoy the game, Jaden. Have a good night. Miss you, buddy, and say good night to your sister and your mom as well. Thank you for stopping by. He said, "It's Jaden. What's up?"
He said yes. He's ready for the monster truck. Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. Yeah, y'all have a good night. We're getting ready to hop off soon, anyways. This is the end of the stream, end of the game. Lakers weren't able to pull it out. Denver went at home like they should, but we got a game two. We got a game 2 coming up. Thursday? So
Yeah, back at it Thursday. So only one day of rest and see how much energy that. Because like you said, Ben, the start of the game, the Lakers weren't bringing a whole lot of energy. They were a little lackadaisical, and they allowed Denver to kind of jump on them early, and I think that had a little bit of effect. And then, of course, the refs, they did swing momentum at the time. They slowed the game down at times, so it's typical game 1. Everyone trying to get a feel. The refs are as well trying to get a feel for the series as far as
these two
how
teams
physical is
matching
it going to
up,
be? Yeah, how they match up, and so they're trying to get a feel for things too. But
yeah, it seemed like they were letting them play a little more at the end there. Definitely in the second half, third quarter, fourth quarter. They did have some these bad calls, but he said that Jaden said bye. Said bye.
Good night, Jaden.
Later. But yeah, to your point, man. Yeah, they were killing them on the boards too early. Jokic had those 12 boards in the first quarter. So they can't let that happen. They gotta box out, man. I mean, I saw multiple possessions where a Denver player in the middle of like 3 or 4 Lakers gets the board and just goes right back up and scores. It's like, man, y'all gotta block out, do something. You can't just stand there and ball watch. So
yeah, and a lot of that is just effort too, Ben. So I think Darvin Ham will show them those plays in film. It's a lot of those 50-50 balls, and that's what a series like this can come down to too, is those effort plays and those 50-50 balls, getting those rebounds. And like we talked about earlier, the Lakers were used to out-rebounding the Warriors, the Grizzlies, but it's just not going to happen with this team. AD's not the biggest guy out there. He's got Joker right there too. So Joker's such a skilled, not only rebounder, like Chandler had mentioned earlier, that he positions himself well, but he's also skilled, as we saw, playmaking, scoring, things like that. But they were able to find a way to slow him down a little bit in the fourth quarter. But AD had a big game tonight, and they, like we talked about, they kind of let that go to waste a little bit. That a big scoring night from AD.
Yeah, like 40, dropped like 40.
You figure if AD's dropping 40 plus, that the Lakers have a good chance of winning that game, and that's what you need for 4 games. If you want to win a series, you need AD playing huge like that for 4 games. So hopefully he's able to do it, again for them consistently, and we'll see what happens. But it's just, Lakers found some ways to defend this team, but they're still, as the adjustments come along, they're still going to find ways to struggle defending this team, just because Denver attacks you from every area. At one time it's KCP, at the next play it's Michael Porter Jr., and then you got Bruce Brown coming down the middle. So the Lakers are going to have to try to find a way to kind of slow the game down, gritty it up a little bit, and get it to their style of basketball, and then they'll start imposing their will a little bit more on the Nuggets.
Yeah, no, exactly. They got to switch it up. They were playing a lot of Denver Nugget basketball, like you were saying, and they weren't playing Laker basketball. So exactly what comes out with that Coach Carter, when he's like, make them play Richard Oil ball. We don't play that ball. We play Richard Oil ball.
Yeah.
So,
and the Lakers kind of did that more in the second half.
They were playing more of their ball, yeah.
But they were also hitting some shots too. They were just able to put together some stops. But that's when we know the Lakers are at their best, when they get stops, get it on the break, and then they're able to,
easy buckets,
put together some buckets.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. And I think a lot of this is a fill-out game. If Lakers would have loved to steal it, obviously, they had a chance there at the end. They kind of gave it away. But to Nuggets' credit, they were playing great, man, in the first half, and they kind of carried them, and then they made some timely shots in the second. But a lot of these plays that the Lakers are running into aren't plays that, the Warriors were running, and they have a different set of players. They got the big men in the paint that can do everything, Jokic. So it's just a different concept for them. They're not used to it, so they gotta make some adjustments defensively, certain plays that they see them run in, but at the end of the day, they're going to have a chance in the series, for sure, 100%.
Yeah. They're just going to have to bring that, championship-level defense, every possession against this team, that kind of focus. And I'm sure they'll get in the film room and see what Denver's doing. But one thing Denver is really well at is when they find something on offense that, they can attack and they can score on, they'll keep doing it until you stop it. And they're going to find your weakness on defense, and they're going to attack that weakness. So The Lakers are really going to have to be laser focused when it comes down to the defensive end, as far as backdoor cuts. Looking for everything much like they were against the Warriors. They're going to have that kind of defensive focus when it comes into these games. But the Nuggets being able to attack you from all angles is it's tough for any team to deal with.
Yeah, no, it is. They got so many weapons, like you were saying, and they're going to be able to probably keep it up at home, but it's going to be interesting when they go on the road to see how their role players play, especially Porter Jr. That's going to be the big key, I think, on the road for them. Murray and Joker can probably show up, but Porter is the one, so we'll see. But yeah, it is getting late. I don't know if you want to go ahead and hop off.
Yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, we had a pretty good stream. The second one, it popped off a little more. I think we had at one point we had 15 or 20, I think, viewers at one point, but I don't know. It hasn't been popping as much. Like you said, I think it's because other people were doing streams too. A lot of people just watching the Stephen A's world.
Fuck that guy.
So on the poll, it looked like we had a 50-50 on the poll with 14 votes. So nobody could decide who's going to win this game. And it ended up being a close one, even though the Nuggets, pulled away early. Lakers hung around trying to make it a good one. But LeBron and AD combined for 66 points, 23 for 39. So they did shoot a lot of shots. But they put up a lot of points too. But they're going to have other players contribute. D'Lo, Reeves got to be a little more consistent. Schroeder at times. I like the Schroeder-Murray matchup. I don't mind Schroeder being on Murray. That frees up, obviously LeBron to stay maybe on Porter Jr. and then they can have they might have to insert maybe Rui in that starting lineup to put him against Joker. We'll see if they end up making that change. I don't know.
I think they'll go a little bit bigger in the starting lineup next game, Ben. I think they'll maybe get Schroeder out of there and, like you said, plug in Rui or somebody. They might go a little bigger to start the game. So that's a good point.
Yeah, I think so too. Just to give AD a little bit load off of his back, because it's tough to guard Jokic banging every possession the way he does. They try to feed him. Definitely, they put him in the pick and roll too and everything. They keep him moving. In the altitude, it's gonna be tough for AD. They're gonna want to keep AD moving in the altitude up there too in Denver.
Yeah.
So,
but all right, we appreciate everyone joining us tonight, man. We're gonna try to hop on again this week, so look out for us. But good game one here. Looks like it's gonna be a heavyweight matchup. So we're excited for the rest of the series for sure.
Yeah,
JB
super
Ball
excited for
Talk.
the series. Only game one. Denver ends up taking it. But yeah, appreciate all the subs. We got a couple of subs tonight. All the chats. Appreciate all the chats. Much love. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Peace out, man. JB Ball Talk.
JB Ball Talk.
We out.
JB Ball
All
Talk.
up.
Ball up.